Good evening, race fans, and here we are again on a special edition of Riding Shotgun Conversations with Tuason Racing. And tonight we are on our new series where we're interviewing entrepreneurs in and out of the automotive industry. Our guest tonight is a part-time race car driver. She is a social media influencer, a celebrity, a model, and an entrepreneur. Everybody, please welcome this Arianne Bautista. Woohoo! Come on
Hi,
down.
everyone.
What's
Hi,
up? How you
Martin.
doing?
I'm good.
Welcome.
How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. How about you?
I'm good. Kahit laging mag-isa dito, pandemic, I'm good. I'm
Okay,
totally
that's good to hear because a lot of people are having a really difficult time dealing with this, and I think your story tonight will be inspirational to a lot of people out there. So let's get right into it. So you've been doing some racing lately, right? You've raced real cars, you've done virtual stuff. So let's talk about that. How did you get started in racing?
in racing. I want to start ng yung parang naging modelo ako before. I just want to tell my story, how I met you guys.
Go.
I used to be your model. I used to
That's
be your
right.
model sa mga car shows before. And I said to myself when I attended the Toyota Vios when I was a model, I want to be part of it. Sobrang gusto ko. Like, tinitignan ko lahat ng riders, ng mga racers talaga. And then, all of a sudden, I'm so happy that you invited me as your social media influencer racer. So, yun. Natuwa lang ako kasi talagang when Ate Irene said it to me, go. I'll cancel all my schedule for this because I really want it. It's really my passion, and I remember when I was a kid, sobrang gusto ko talagang mag-drive. Even if na minsan nung binigay na sa akin yung car ko, when I was 18 years old. And then, syempre, sometimes my dad would say, no, don't use it today, don't use it. Wala, pasaway ako, ginagamit ko talaga siya every day. The moment I learned how to drive, every day ako nag-drive for 24 hours. Ganon. And then,
So when you first started to learn how to drive, was it automatic or manual?
Manual.
Wow.
Yes, my first car was manual and power steering. So,
Nice. That's the way to get started, right?
Yeah, like yun talaga. Parang I think sinadya yun ng dad ko. Sinadya yun ng dad. Okay, ayan lang yung car mo muna para matuto ka talaga. And I remember when I was going to work as a model, diba? Syempre, nakaayos, ganyan. And even the windows were manual. So,
Wait. Anong kotse to? What car was this? Share with us. Honda City. Okay, nice.
Yeah. So,
na-imagine ko na siya.
Pag naliligaw ako, syempre, di ba yung tao, sidewalk nandito sa right side, dun sa kabila. So, kapag bubuksan ko, kung nasa banda yung, grabe, wapoy. Kaya I said nga nung time na yun, giipon talaga ako para I can buy a matic car na maayos, na matic yung windows.
Nice.
So,
yan ang goals, di ba?
Yeah, yun nga. Madaming memories like college talagang pag may hindi ako kilala sa EDSA, kinakarera ako, I will talaga, parang game on, even if I don't know you, sige, karera tayo, ganun.
Okay, so I'm glad you went racing because at least nailabas mo yung galit mo sa kalye sa racing.
Yeah, and it feels so good.
So tell us about that story. I mean, Toyota is awesome that they picked you guys up to do the racing. Tell us about how that experience went.
You know what, that experience, I even vlogged it. I mean, you can check out on my YouTube, Arianne Bautista. Sobrang iba yung, for me, it's part of my milestone kasi not everyone can be part of it. And
Right.
the adrenaline was really, ang taas talaga. Like when I was in the car na, yung iba yung kaba mo eh. Iba yung kaba, but at the same time, iba yung feeling when you're able to fulfill and to turn na walang cones na nababangga. So parang it's a fulfillment for me at the same time, and the excitement whenever you turn, whenever you hear the wheels screeching lahat, and
Right.
even I even tried na mag-drift. Wala. Pasaway. Sorry. Tinatry ko
All
talaga.
good. It's all good.
Pinapanood ko siya sa TV. Sabi ko, paano kaya sa TV? Can I try it? Nung turning na, sa 8 na, Magic 8, parang ginanon. Sobra iba yung feeling. As in, I cannot really explain. Sobrang, I don't know. I don't know you guys kung nafe-feel nyo yung
So,
nafe-feel.
your expectation of racing, was it as high tech or as exciting as you thought it was going to be, or medyo it wasn't as exciting? I mean, what was that feeling for you?
No, the excitement, parang yung excitement ko and experience ko nag-meet talaga siya Like,
Wow, cool.
for me, ano siya, kulang pa nga actually, medyo bitin. Like, sabi ko dun sa mga, taga sa inyo, taga JP Tuason, let's do this again. Can I go here tomorrow? Ganun, kahit sarado na. Kasi para siyang nakaka-addict din. Once you turn on your car na parang you want to just drive and try a lot of tricks. Ganon.
Nice. Okay, so you've done your intro to motorsports by doing the autocross in the Vios Racing Festival. So my
Yeah.
question to you, you've done that, right? Sinabi mo nang medyo bitin, right? So what is your dream for motorsport? Where do you want to achieve? Let's
Well,
put it out there.
well, for the track na talaga. Gusto ko, I wanna like, kahit nga magkulelat na naman ako, basta matry ko lang talaga yung pinaka-whole track. So, I hope! Pero
Okay.
sana talaga this pandemic, like, sabi ko nga I've been talking to you guys na I wanna try, I wanna learn, I wanna study, I wanna do that, I wanna drive. Pero, yun nga, nagka-pandemic. Sayang.
I know. This year has been really difficult because motorsports has totally sort of stopped for one whole year, right? But it's good that you put it out there. Let's see if we can try to do something next year when motorsports opens up again in the Philippines. But that's a good segue into what happened this year because we had no motorsports the whole year. So what we did is we went virtual racing, right? So at the beginning of the year, when we knew that we weren't able to do anything, we did this race for frontliners. So what's the difference between racing virtually and racing on track?
There's a lot of difference, pero different excitement naman. With virtual, it's fun. It's really fun. Like, nandun pa rin yung kaba mo. But the advantage would be, parang you're not afraid na ma-bump ka dyan, na ma-aksidente
Right.
ka. Kasi wala naman talaga mangyayari sa'yo. But iba kasi when it's in actual right? And
Yeah.
aside from that, whenever it's Toyota Vios Cup, you'll miss the conversation with your fellow racers. Yung
Oh my
bonding.
God. I hear you.
So,
Hanggang
like,
Zoom na lang ng Zoom diba?
diba? Iba pa rin talaga syempre yung camaraderie and yung parang magtatanungan kayo or anong time mo? Anong ginawa ko dyan? Anong style dyan? Yung mga ganon. Nakakamiss lang yung ganong bonding. And with virtual naman, for me, it's a different experience pero kasi para na rin siyang totoo Like even the animation and how you turn, it's really accurate. Talagang kaya mo na rin, nagda-drive ka na rin. So, for me, okay din siya, but I still like the actual.
I hear you. I'm also the same. I like real driving, but for now, I guess we're gonna have to stick to virtual. For the rest of 2020, talagang virtual na lang. Actually, we have a photo here of you driving on the simulator. There you go. Okay. So, there you go, right? Okay, so here's the interesting thing. So, it's now getting to the point, and this has only started very recently, where virtual and real racing are going to actually intersect. Whoa. And this is going to be really interesting to help you achieve your dream of driving on the track, because what's happened is there is a simulator game that has launched the Clark circuit in the game. So what that means moving forward, right, for next year is people that want to learn how to drive at the Clark circuit for the first time will get to try it on the simulator first. And then once you're familiar with the racetrack on the simulator, when you get into the car and you drive the real thing, it becomes easier because you know where all the turns go. And that'll be awesome. So we'll introduce that next year.
Yes, please.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Kasi like in autocross, 'di ba, with our parent practice, we
Yeah.
have yun yung unang ginagawa familiarization eh. So
Yeah.
nasasayang yung time for us to do some, techniques kung paano yung diskarte, ganyan. At
Yeah.
least with that, mas may isip na ahead of time yung diskarte. Yay!
Ganyan talaga yung autocross. Pinapasabik ka di ba? Kulang siya kulang ng konti para masabik ka sa racing. That's really the plan.
Yeah, that's the way ata.
But what we want to talk about next is we want to talk about what you've been doing lately because again, you've transitioned from being a model to a race car driver, right? You've been super busy in this lockdown, and we were making cuento a while ago. You've now become an entrepreneur. So let's talk about that.
Introducing
There you go.
my small business, Aqua Carton. Yan. So it's actually a liquid container. I have a sample here.
Yeah.
And so we gave birth in this pandemic, this acrylic liquid container. Actually, ano lang siya, parang I prayed actually this pandemic. Di ba yung iba syempre nadi-depress and all. Me, I wasn't really depressed, but syempre worried. Alam mo yun, I think our feelings are valid during this pandemic na talagang malulungkot ka, mag-worry ka, na what to do next, ganyan, since wala na rin masyadong taping, acting. So sabi ko, para Lord, give me a sign on what to do, what's next, ganyan. And then we found this. We're checking online, parang anong magandang business, ganyan. And then, nakita namin to, meron kasi kami iba pang business, tapos our supplier recommended this. So sabi ko, why not we brand it? Parang i-branding namin, i-groom namin into something better kasi it's so simple. That's why, eto na siya. So liquid container, and it's BPA free. Leak-proof siya. So, hindi talaga siya matatapon, and how to open it is like this. And we have a lot of variations na, like you can customize, you can put your name on it, and we have a collaboration with WWF as well to really save our nature. Kasi talaga sabi ko, before we started this business, I want to have an advocacy to really save. Actually kasi favorite ko, aside from dogs, turtles, why not let's save the turtles? Kawa naman. And then sabi ko noon, sige, let's, portion of this will be para mapunta sa mga turtles. We're like trying to look for foundation or something that's taking care of turtles, but none here in the Philippines. So sabi ko, gawa na lang kaya ako, ganyan. And then, luckily, si WWF approached us that they want to collab with us. So not only the turtles that we can save, but all the species on Earth. So I'm really happy with that. Kaya parang, for me kasi, this business is not only for money, but also for fulfillment and how to be relevant today. So yun yung naging nangyari sa business namin. And we have some straws, paunti-unti. We have some other things like sponge to clean it. And soon, marami pa kaming ilalabas. Pero abangan nyo na lang, please follow Aqua Carton. At
that's super cool. And the reason why it's super cool is not only were you able to marry the business that you're doing, but you were able to marry it with your purpose, right? Yeah. So when you're doing something that you really like, it doesn't feel like you're working
exactly
hard, right? Because you really like what you're doing. So galing, super cool. Okay, so if people want to order, tell us, how do people order this?
All right. You can message us on our Instagram, AquaCartonPH. We also have our Facebook. Please like din. And we also have stores in Lazada and Shopee. Also sa website namin, aquacarton.com. So you can order there for customized. Kasi ngayon, ano talaga sobrang blessed kasi usually for customized wherein you can put your name on it. Umu-order sa amin mga may binyag, may parang
Right.
Christmas giveaway, may para wedding. So, yun yung nagiging busy talaga ako kasi yun yung mga bulk orders. And we give discounts for bulk orders like that.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how long have you been doing it?
We started it July. Noong July. July, August, September, October. 4 months.
Wow. Very cool. Okay, so moving forward with this product, where do you see it going? What's the next? You've been doing it for 4 months, right? But where do you see it going next year? What kind of how are you going to grow this? What's your vision for it?
Well, actually, we're planning to bring it outside na talaga. Well, we ship internationally as we speak, but there may mga nakakausap na kami na ibang tao like from Netherlands, from Qatar, from Japan na they want our brand. They like the product but they like the brand more. So they want to bring it there. So yun yung parang target ko na gawin. And other than that, maybe some accessories like sleeves kasi for the gym people who work out, syempre baka siya parang ma-protect siya and some uniform or design. So marami pa kaming planos. So I'm excited. So
Galing. Happy for you.
Thank you.
Super happy. Okay, so we want to jump to the next topic, which I think is super important now. And it's because it's also a topic that's close to our heart. You got hacked recently. And as a social media influencer, it's like, oh my God, it's like they rip your heart out, right? When they hack you.
It's like,
and the reason I'm making kwento this is because it happened to us as well. So tell us your story.
Oh my God. So, grabe. It was really parang six miserable days ko yon kasi for me it's my work, number one, and number two, it's my name. Like my name on Instagram is Arianne lang at Arianne, and it has a blue badge. So parang it's hard to get it kasi I remember before someone wanted to buy my name. Like, so we have the same name and she likes my username. Yung mga ganon ba na frustration. But syempre, at most was, it's my livelihood. Yan right. Yung parang, ang dami kong deadlines for postings, yung mga brands, parang I'm thinking na paano na yan, baka mawala na yung brand sa akin, ganyan. So parang, worried, doon ako na-depress. After ilang months of lockdown, doon ako na-depress na paano na ako kikilos. It was like I got my heart broken. Alam mo yun, broken hearted.
I can totally relate. Kami din.
Hirapan mo siya. So you really started from scratch, counting followers, and then you gain those engagement, those followers. You did everything na parang nakipag-engage ka talaga sa mga tao para, hey guys, please help me to earn more followers, ganyan. Tapos biglang mawawala. And even those contacts, my relatives na nakakausap ko lang through Instagram and some friends na nagka-catch up lang kami doon. Sobrang, it's like your life. Diba? Yeah. It's like your life that's being taken away from you. So, yun.
So, how did you get it back? Para ma-educate natin yung viewers, how did you get it back?
Well, that 6 days, sobrang kulit ko. Like, inuulit-ulit ko siya na message sa Facebook, Instagram, email, everything. But then, okay, so for the people na verified, the only person who can help you out in getting back your account would be the one who helped you out with your blue badge.
Okay.
So, yun. So, but, for pag hindi naman blue badge ata, kasi, actually, I felt that that's my purpose. That's why it happened to me. For me, it was a problem, but for me, it's a blessing at the same time because I was able to help a lot of people na mabalik yung account nila. Because I remember when I got back, tapos may nagtatanong sa akin, yung may mga nakakausap ako na hackers here in the Philippines.
Yep.
na
Nakausap din namin sila.
na ayun, diba? So, yung mga hackers here in the Philippines, nakausap ko rin sila before. So, nire-refer ko sila doon. So,
Okay.
nagkakaroon ng work yung hacker. Mga bagets pa eh. Like, they are the
Mm.
youngers who really know the network well. So, nakaka-earn sila. And then, at the same time, nababalik ng mga na-hack yung account nila. So, yun, meron ding tulong from hackers, if ever. But mine kasi, my situation kasi was disabled. So
Okay.
when my account got hacked, the hacker used my account to really message all the artistas, all the celebrities, all the influencers. 'Di ba?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Nasa
Right.
Viber group natin. Nasa
Yeah, yeah.
Viber group natin na, guys, what happened to your Arian, what happened to your account? And it's messaging me, blah blah blah. So parang nakakahiya kasi ayun pa, kasama pa sa depression ko na, oh my God, Nis, baka isipin nila ako yun, na hinahack ko yung account nila. So parang, as in lahat, like everyone, when I woke up in the morning, tawag sila, Arian, your account dito, ikaw ba to, ganyan. So parang, so ang ginawa nila, yung mga nag-message na yun, even the international brands, I saw, like, yung mga fina-follow ko, like Mark Cuban, Gordon Ramsay, and all the Chanel, Dior, yung mga brands na yun, they even message those brands. So parang ako, oh my God. So for sure, binlock nila ako. So parang
Right.
binlock na lahat sila. They blocked my account to the point na na-disabled na Instagram yung account ko, which is really hard for the hackers to get it back. Kaya,
Right.
kumbaga, ang solution sa akin medyo rare, complicated, but good thing I got the help from the social media team of GMA na to get it back para sa akin.
So,
So,
so you got locked out of your account. You
yes.
couldn't use it. So somebody was using all your account to message people, whatever, and then you couldn't use your account. You were locked out.
I was kicked out.
Wow.
Na-kick out ako sa account ko.
That is nuts. Okay, I'm gonna make you feel a little bit better. I'll make you kwento very quickly yung nangyari sa amin. So let's move on to the next slide. So our account got hacked as well. And what happened was they started with our Tuason Racing, our corporate account, right? We had we have 130,000 followers. And then it was strange because they did it slowly. These guys are really intelligent. You know, you got to hand it to these guys. They removed us one by one slowly para hindi namin mapansin. Biglaan lang one day, we were also locked out of our own account. And although it was Tuason Racing, they changed it to Tuan Store. So we're like, what the hell is this, right? And then it's funny because then we got all the messages and we were locked out as well. So yeah, we got an email, you're locked out, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then moving on, basically it basically says that somebody's accessed our account, blah, 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 keep on going. And then all of a sudden the hackers sold our page to a bunch of Vietnamese. And they were using our page because of our followers to promote all sorts of crazy stuff. They had all these digital ads and stuff like that. They were selling underwear.
Oh.
The racing school was selling bras and panty. I mean, so apparently I can hook you up if you guys need bra and panty. Give me a message. You know, let me know your size. I will ask these guys to send it to you. It's crazy. It's totally nuts, right? And then the interesting thing, and this is where it becomes really exciting / scary, is the hackers were so smart that not only did they hack our page and sell it, right? What they did next is they used that jump off point to get to my personal account. And the reason why they wanted to get my personal account is because my credit card information for boosting ads and stuff was in my account. So they went into our corporate account, sold it to these Vietnamese, which you can see the ads here, and then attacked my account, got my account, kicked me out, and then took my credit card details and started charging away like crazy. We had like $10,000 of
Oh my God.
fraudulent ads. Yeah, super nuts, super duper nuts.
Oh my
So
God.
let's move on to the next item. What else do we have here? Okay, here we go. So what did we learn from all of this? Right? So what did we learn? Well, we learned that number one, you need to have a very, very strong password. Don't share it with anybody, right? Make sure that the different admins have different passwords and they're all super strong. Review your email because sometimes they send you messages and if you don't make it pansin, yung pala may nag-hack na ng account mo, right? And then change your passwords on the emails associated with your Facebook account because if it's always the same, then once people have access to your email, then it's all over because not only do they have your Facebook account, but then when Facebook emails you, then they have your email account as well, and then it's done, right? You're done. And then finally, of course, take advantage of security features like the two-factor authentication where they send you like a one-time PIN. And that's really where it becomes difficult for these guys to hack once you've turned that on. So for those of you watching, turn on your 2FA. Okay, it's in your security features. What else did you learn from this experience?
Well, the most important talaga, the Authenticator app. You should download it, guys.
Okay.
You should activate those yung mga apps nyo like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Kasi once you have that Authenticator app, when someone would wanna open your account, it would they would require that your code, and you just have your code, it's on your phone. So yun yung importante talaga for me na authentication kasi I tend to sometimes forget my password even if sinave ko siya. Saan ko nga ba sinave yung password ko?
I hear you.
Like that. So parang yung Authenticator app, which is at first before, parang ano ba yun? Paano ba yun? I don't want that complicated, ganyan. No, you have to really tiyagain. Tiyagain mo talaga siya kasi it's important. It's your life, it's your social media, it's your contacts, it's your livelihood. So, yun.
Correct.
What I learned also is parang, don't click!
Diba?
Never click anything as in. Kasi yung sa akin, nag-message lang sa akin tapos ang pangalan pa niya Instagram. And then he has a blue badge. So I thought it's legit. So and then he said na parang sobrang legit nung message. And then sabi niya that I did a copyright infringement, ganyan, and you have to click it, ganyan, may click doon. So nung kinlik ko siya, sa laptop ko siya kinlik So nag-phone ako, loading, ang tagal nung loading. Yun pala, they're getting all the information. So, never ever click anything. And I think with Facebook, that happened to me as well. Yung sa Facebook naman, people would offer like, sige, magbabayad kami sa Facebook mo para just to promote our product, ganyan. Yun pala, they're getting your Facebook na rin pala. So just don't trust those people. And kung parang pag too good to be true na extra income for your social media, no, don't believe it. Kasi walang ganon.
Ayos. So great tips from Arianne Bautista. Okay, so how can people follow you?
Yes, guys, please follow me on Instagram at Arianne at Arianne ARIANNE. And also on Facebook, Arianne Bautista. And our Aqua Carton PH. And on YouTube, also please do watch Ika-6 na Utos every day, 2:30 p.m. sa GMA, Ika-6 na Utos. Matagal pa po siya. Mga 1 year pa yan kasi longest running show namin yun. Thank you.
Grabe, you are so busy. Thanks for giving us a time. Thank you for joining us tonight, Miss Arianne Bautista. So thank you very much. And we hope to see all of you guys watching our show in November. If you haven't already liked our Facebook, please hit that button and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Tuason Racing. Don't forget to check out our newest episode every Wednesday. So this has been JP Tuason, and see you guys next week for another episode of Riding Shotgun Conversations. See you.
Thanks, JP. Bye, guys.